Okay, so I have been guided to come on here and speak about justice. Justice is an interesting word because everybody has a different definition of what justice means to them. When you think of the term justice, what actually comes to mind? I guess for myself, for me, it is more along the lines of getting back what you put out, getting back what you deserve. Something along those lines. I think of courts. I think of superheroes, the Justice League. That's why I've always loved Wonder Woman and the Lasso of Truth. I think about people paying for the things that they have done wrong. Now, that's just my own personal. For everybody else, it might be a little bit different. Some people may think that justice is about going out and getting justice, as in the way of, eye for an eye, that kind of mentality. Some people may think about it in the fact that, you get a lawyer and they go fight for you. Some people may think that you have to do it on your own. I have no idea. If you want to tell me in the comments below what you personally think of justice as, please, I would love to hear. I love hearing other people's ideas because sometimes it may make me think of it in a different way, and so it may alter mine and add on to it, or I might see things in a different perspective. So I just love hearing other people's perspectives because it's just fascinating to me. But the point on this whole thing about justice is the fact that when something has been done to you that was wrong, and it was wrong, what do you do about it? How do you get justice? What do you do? Do you, get even? Do you go to the police? Do you, go to different agencies? Do you file different reports with different court systems? Whatever it may be. What do you do? So, for me, personally, I've had multiple situations where I had to get my own justice. And I don't mean in the sleazy, let me go pop their tires, or let me go do something that I'll put sugar in their tank, or whatever it may be. I'm thinking car references right now for some reason. But for me, there's a right way and then there's a wrong way to do justice. Now, don't get me wrong. I have made poor choices in getting justice for things that have been done to me prior. I used to believe the eye for an eye, and I used to believe the whole getting even and, matching energy and all of that stuff. I used to, growing up when I was younger. recently, in the last 5 years, I have had to really go out there and get justice for the things that were done to me by multiple people. Now, why I bring this up is because of the fact that we are in a time right now where more and more things are coming forward about people, about things that have been done, just more and more horrible things. And I personally believe that the more people that come forward with this information, the less they have to be able to deny it and to point the finger at one or two people or a few people and call them crazy and just write it off. It's like the Me Too movement. It's like like a lot of the Hollywood actors and all of that, actresses that got called out for the horrific things that they've done, and more people came forward to say, hey, here's my story. Hey, guess what? This happened to me. The more and more people come forward, the more they can't hide. So, I am now coming forward. Something I realized, that it is very hard to come forward when you fear for your life. I mean, how many Hollywood stars came forward with truths about the whole Diddy situation and all of that stuff, and they did not make it. They're not here. So, there is that sense of fear. There is that sense of fear. A lot of people will not do anything because of the fact that they're afraid of what might happen. So, why I bring this up is because of the fact that I've had multiple situations where I have had to do the very scary thing of coming forward about something and standing firm in what I was saying, in my truth, and not backing down from it. All by myself. Completely alone. No one there. No one there to hold my hand. Do I wish I had people there to hold my hand? Yeah, of course, because it's hard, to do it. But have I had to, and will I still? Yes. If I have to do it alone, I have to do it alone. So be it. I'll do it alone. Because for me, there is no choice on whether I do it or I don't do it. It's the right thing to do. And people should be held accountable for their actions. It is not my shame or guilt to carry. I didn't make the choices. So I will not carry them. But what I will do is I will come forward about what happened, and I will tell everybody that I can about it. I will keep telling the stories. I will keep telling the truth because it is the truth. And no matter what, the truth will always rise to the surface. Lies always get messed up and mixed up, and people can't ever keep those lies straight. Because you got to remember who you told what and all of that. Lies don't ever last. The truth will always rise to the surface. You don't have to prove the truth. That's why I've never been worried. Because I know the truth. And I will keep repeating the same story. And there might be more added on because of the fact that memories are coming back more and more. Of course. but I'll still keep coming forward with the truth. Now, why I bring this up is because of the fact that for the past 5 years, I have slowly been having to get justice in smaller situations, in smaller and smaller and smaller situations that have been building up my courage and building up my confidence in myself, and, you know, releasing a lot of fear and a lot of shame and guilt and everything like that. So now, for the past 5 years too, I have been gang stalked. I have been surveillance. I have had cameras in my apartment. I've had people get into my work and become my friend just to try and, you know, get information from me, if not also try to mentally break me. I've had all of these things happening for the past 5 years. So there has always been this fear of not being left alone, not being able to get away. And as of recently, I did a few videos. One on it's time to stand my ground. That's what I mean as well, is it's time to stand my ground. It's time to turn around and stop running. It's time to actually stand my ground and say enough is enough. I'm sick of this shit. It's time for me to stop being afraid and create safety within my own self. So what if people want to come for me? Let them come. I am so protected. I have been proven numerous times over the years how protected I am by God, by angels, by passed over loved ones, by my spirit crew. I have been proven time and time again how protected I am because of the fact that I am standing in my truth. So for those people out there that are afraid to come forward, know this: when you stand in your truth, when you are coming forward with this stuff, you will not be touched. There may be some stuff that gets through a little bit, you know, like you're gonna have a couple of mishaps or stuff like that, but you will not be hurt. Like, hurt. I cannot even tell you how many times I was directed to go a different way and nothing, and I did not have anything happen. Do you know how many times I was able to make it to a certain appointment or a certain time, and that person just felt like they had to wait for me? They were divinely guided. You are protected. So if you are someone that wants to come forward, someone that wants to get justice, that wants to speak your truth, you will be protected. You will be protected. Now, why I bring this up is because of the fact that nobody will go out and get your justice for you. You have to step into your own power and you have to take it. Not by being petty, not by running around screaming at the top of your lungs and, you know, making a complete scene, because that's how they try and make you look crazy. You heal yourself to the point of where you can actually come out and talk about it like this, like me right now. I can physically talk about it, and it doesn't shut me down. I've done so much work on myself, and it's, believe me when I say that I've had little mini steps, mini justices along the way to help guide me to this one that is now happening, a bigger one that is now coming, that I can't be afraid. I cannot sit back and hold this information in anymore. It's time to start releasing it all out into the world so that other people know. So, this is why I am making, I don't know how many parts there are going to be to this whole thing, but there's going to be multiple parts. I know that there are going to be multiple little subsections that talk about justice and the different things that I've had to do to get justice and how I've built my way up to here where I am now in being able to get small wins and the things I've had to overcome. And I personally feel like, I don't like to brag. I don't like to sit there and boast about like, oh, well, I'm just so cool because of this. I have a hard time tooting my own horn. Toot toot, but I have to be. This is me getting out of my comfort zone of, I have to be, because I am pretty freaking amazing for all the things that I have overcome. And I hope that anybody watching these, it helps you overcome any kind of fear, any kind of doubt, anything that you feel about having to go after your own justice, or any kind of situation. Like, it gives you, I hope I give you courage. I hope I can share courage with you. I hope I can share any wisdom that you take from my words. I hope that it inspires you to do something to better your life. I hope that, because that would be a beautiful thing for me. That would. I hope that my story inspires others. I don't know if it will, but this is just the tip of the iceberg of my story. So the main point I've been guided to do is to talk about justice, because so many people are angry right now. There's a lot of things that have happened to people. There's a lot of things that people have done to other people. And, so many people want justice, but you have to understand that you have to go out and get your justice. You have to do it the right way. And sometimes the right way will not feel like the right way. And sometimes the right way is gonna suck, because you are coming up against people that are trying to keep you down. You may be met with opposition. You may be met with people that are corrupt as all get out. I've had multiple corruption situations. Multiple. But it still didn't stop me. Because I am one stubborn bitch, okay? I will not stop. So, I'm not going to go on for much longer. It's time that people start fighting back. And I don't mean like physically in like throwing hands and, attacking people. I'm talking about sharing your voice, sharing your stories, about, you know, not letting people get away with the things that they have done, and doing the things to make them pay for what they did. This is one thing that the reason why I do what I do is because of the fact that have you ever heard those stories about women that were raped or serial killers, or just like, I know you guys have heard serial killer ones, like the true crime ones, where like they are like, okay, psychologically he did not start off just doing this. He did not start off murdering people. He did not. There were signs that led up to it. And many times, like, the reason why nobody knew about all of these previous ones is because people were too afraid to say something. They were too afraid that they were not going to be believed. They were too afraid that, you know, that they were not going to be, that they were just going to be shoved aside. They were too afraid that the person was going to come back for them. I mean, it all varies upon each one, but they didn't do it because of the fact that they had some reason. I don't want to be that person. I would not be able to live with myself. I could not hold my head up high and say that I did everything in my power. I did everything I could. I could not say that if I just looked the other way. And on that same note, I am not gonna let these bullies, these people, these pedophiles, these abusers, I am not letting them get away with it. I will not sit here and let them think for 1 second that they won. And this isn't oh, I win, you lose kind of thing. No, this is a fact that they think that they got away with all the things that they did. And then that I am just sitting back and they can continue to harass me and will still continue to try to bully me and pick on me and play these stupid ass games, these mental manipulations and all of that crap. I will not. It ends here. Let's go. I am not afraid. I will take you on. Let's go. Let's go. I will not be that person anymore. That person has died. That person died. I killed her because she needed to die in order to actually be able to stand here today and tell others that they can do this too. That person got bullied way too many times. That person just finally hit the wall, hit the breaking limit, hit the ceiling, and has finally decided enough is enough. So, this is part of my justice, because I will get on here and I know damn well that they are watching these videos. Hi guys. Hi. Yeah, I don't care. Come for me. See what happens. So, justice. I'm gonna get mine. Are you gonna get yours?